In this lesson, I will teach you about working with DOM elements in React. We need to use DOM API in certain use cases. For example, in our application, I want to keep the input field focused at the start of the application by default, so that as soon as a user lands in our page, they can start typing and it will happen straight onto the input field. Currently, our source component is a stateless functional component. Let's convert it to class component. Because we want to focus the input field as soon as component mounts right before it renders, which means we need component didMount lifecycle method. Let's do it. First, let's move these props to a const. Then we need render method that wraps the entire content. Now get rid of this and write class search extends component. Awesome. Now let's use a ref right here in the input field using arrow function. It takes a parameter, call it anything you like, let's call it node, returns a new object with property of input and binds it to this, which means this entire component, the source component itself. So here we completely created a new property to this component. Now during the component didMount lifecycle method, we put it on focus before renders. That's great. Now when the page is rendered, the input field is in focus by default. Awesome.